Eddie, there's nothing we can do. You got 18 months to 3 years to live. Enough.
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I think whatever God there may be for my unconquerable soul. The fell clutch of circumstance, I have not cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of fate, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, there looms but the shadow of the shade. Yet the minutes of the years finds and shall find me, unafraid.
I was here that day. I just want to prolong things.
Matters not how straight the gate, how punishment charged the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Who am more wrong? Who is these things wrong?
Well, it's mental. More to brother, to be honest with you.
I'm a very good friend of Mark's. He used to come training with me. We used to do quite a few things together with the bikes and everything.
I'm one of his good buddies. Yeah, family friend. Like.
I was 19 when Mark was born, and he was like surgically stuck to my hip. He was like my boy for years and years and years.
I'm Gavin. I'm one of Mark's close friends. I've known Mark for about, 20-25 years. He's a good friend to me over the years.
Been a long friend of Mark's since we were sort of 15, 16 really. Played all our rugby career together. We've been friends for the best part of 25 years now.
Good friend of Mark's. We go back a long way. He's a very special guy. He's going through a really difficult time at the moment.
Yeah, so I suppose, when did you first find out, and what was your initial thoughts, feelings? Obviously you've got a family, a wife, 2 young kids as well.
So, I knew, and I told my family what it was, and they were like, no chance, it's not that, you're worrying, you're over-exaggerating. I was like, I know exactly what it is, trust me. I told our dad, I sat down with him, I said, look, it's that, I know it is that. He shed a lot of tears, but he said, look, I trust your judgment.
It's obviously a shock because, like, Mark's just, a year older than myself, and then when you hear one of your best friends has got something that's basically incurable, you feel like you can't do a lot other than be there.
Oh, terrible, traumatic. Mark come up to me first of all. I was at my mother's house. He come up and told me he didn't know what to do. His head was sort of pulled all over the place. I then come down to see him every day I could for the first month, to try and be there for him, because he was all over the shop.
I think from like where I was seeing it all, I was like so far detached from everything that when the diagnosis came in, it was like weirdly a relief, because it was like going on for so long. Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? And then it was, oh, it is this. And although it's devastating, it was an answer.
So I hadn't seen him for a little while, and then, when he did say that his voice had changed and he had been to the doctors and things like that, and then when I came over and actually saw him, something in me clicked, and I knew something major was going on.
Well, he came to the house to tell me. He was early in it. I didn't believe it, and I thought it was sort of, I didn't think it was MND. I just thought Mark maybe was a little bit over exaggerating, personally. But then, obviously, further on down the line, it hit me, if I'm honest. I probably struggled for a good month.
And then July the 5th, we went down and I got the diagnosis, which I knew was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Steph did, I did. But nothing prepares you for that.
They wrecked me, and I can't even say come to terms with it now, tell that, I mean. He's like a brother to me, he's been in all my life really.
Oh, he's very upset, you know, you don't know what to take it like, but yeah, you just got to get on with it, I suppose, just deal with it. And
massive shock, but really, same for everybody that is, you know, involved, you know, close circle of friends, just really shocked, and found it difficult, still do find it difficult to talk about and try to accept, really.
First of all, I didn't know what it was, I gotta be honest, I had to Google it, but yeah, the day he found out as well, we come down here, I met him, fucking broke my heart, like. I tried to keep strong for him the day that he found out, but when I went back home, I had my own time, it broke my heart, but it really broke my heart.
The actual hearing those words weren't a shock. Yeah, he said 18 months, 3 years. And I'm going beyond that. Yeah. I know that. It's, you know, but, you know, he pat me on the back and he said, "Prove I'm all wrong, prove me wrong, prove this wrong." There's nothing we can do. You got 18 months to 3 years to live. Enough. I was like, cheers. You know?
And on your way, you had to kind of find your own way through it, really. You kind of just left your own devices, and it was just like, bang, that's it. It wasn't no sort of like direction from that. It was tough. And to have the research and finding stuff about things yourself on top of what you're already going through, it was just a minefield, really.
He talked to you a little bit, but it was all going on in his head, and it was just, where is he at with this? And I think that was the most frightening stage, really.
And when they so cruel, and some people they rinses a muscle within months, gone. Some people it takes their voice first, me. Some people it is your lot, muscle, voice, walking, hands. It's random, it really is. So when that doctor say, we don't know, there's nothing we can do, I think they are genuine. Because they give me 18 months, 3 years. I'm in down, I stand, but they're like, 2 weeks on the floor there, on the mattress. So, you know, that was my hard time. That was the tough days. I nearly, in my sort of darkest time, I nearly did something stupid.
There was a time where he did want to end it himself, commit suicide. He come and told me that he had a rope in his bag, and I just basically tried to talk him out of it and said, look, now's not the time. You are young children, it's all new to you, you know, you're going to be up in the air. But yeah, he managed to stay with me for a bit, had a good chat, along with all the other boys as well, obviously giving him support.
But I came home and Archie, my son, had student of the week.
It's alright, mate. Just take your time. There's no pressure, man.
But I wouldn't have seen that if I'd done that.
Yeah, 100%.
No, mate, that's like...
It puts it into perspective.
It does put it into perspective, yeah. And that's like a sign then as well, isn't it? Do you take that as a sign and think, oh, like,
it puts it into perspective. I mean, I've never had to experience anything like, but like you said, you could have done what you were gonna do, but you see something like that with your boy, and it's kind of like, time is precious, memories are precious, and you know, there's still, you're gonna be missing out on a hell of a lot more if you do something then than you know. Think of all the memories, I suppose, and no doubt that's what you did. Like you said, it pulled you out of that.
And that's a lesson to others.
100%.
100%. Thinking like that.
Yeah, there's plenty more. Like, there's still more days of laughter and smiling and enjoying yourself around the corner, isn't there?
We wing it, don't we?
Huh?
Just gonna wing it, don't we?
You can't say that because you are the backbone, man, you are. And you are now.
But you know, when you're faced with something like this, you don't think, you just do. You just, like, when you're faced with something like this, you don't even think about stuff, you just do it. At the end of the day, there is no rule book for this. Like, there is no instruction pamphlet. There is no pamphlet to say, oh look, this is the way you've got to deal with it, this is what you've got to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it's just soul destroying. It's broken me, absolutely broken me. I thought that I was broken before what I went through with my kids, but this is just something else. To see the person you love more than anything, like little bits of him going, like being stripped away from him. I was kind of like up there, like trying to keep everything together and just like running on adrenaline. And then all of a sudden, as soon as like Mark turned his mindset, it was me that crashed then, wasn't it? It was like kind of like a seesaw, wasn't it? So we was trying to keep each other balanced, but yeah, it wasn't easy to see him like that.
Like, can you see the impact in the kids?
Not so much Neve, because obviously she was only 2 when Mark was diagnosed. So not so much her, and she's sort of growing up around it all. So like me helping Dad get ready for bed, me helping Dad getting ready in the mornings, sorting out his meds, doing his food, you know, all that type of thing. She grew up around that. Whereas Archie, his whole family dynamic has changed. So whereas Dad used to do everything with him, like he used to go to the rugby on a Sunday, he'd be over the park playing rugby with him, he'd always be wrestling on the floor. So those type of things, what Dad used to do, Dad no longer does. And that's tough. It is really tough because he's not dull, he's coming up 8 now, and he ever started asking questions like, why Daddy got a walking stick? So like we drip feed him, so we say, you know, Daddy got a walking stick, his legs aren't working like they used to, the muscles in his legs get really tired. And he needs to use a stick, and he accepted that. He was like, right, okay, Dad needs a walking stick. And obviously then he had the scooter, so he was like, well, Dad can't walk far now, Dad needs a scooter. Oh, okay, so he accepted that. One thing he has noticed is obviously his voice, because his voice is affected, and he sometimes says things like, Dad, I can't understand you, which is heartbreaking for Mark, really, and to hear that, but at the same time, he's a kid, he's gonna speak his mind, he's gonna be honest, and you've got to admire him for that. So Mark basically said, you know, well, Daddy got a muscle in his throat and it no longer works like it used to. And he said, well, why can't you go to the doctor and get it fixed? And sorry.
Sorry.
So, and he said, they're trying to get it fixed so Daddy can. So they've got like their own little sign language now, like on the rugby pitch and things like that, because obviously Mark can't be vocal on the rugby pitch now, so Mark got his own like get back and push forward and well done type of thing, or like keep going. So they've got like their little language that Archie understands now, and you know, we're getting there. You just adapt and overcome.
It's just a weakness, really, isn't it? Do you mean I don't want it is seeing him go downhill. I don't ever want him to go downhill. Do you mean? So it's really hard. It is really hard, and I think every week I'm seeing a difference in him, and it's killing me. I gotta be honest. So
it's crazy because it's almost like, you know, like the saying, everything happens for a reason. It's like we've had quite a few traumatic events go on already throughout our time together, around like the birth of our children. Neve was born with cleft palate and Pierre band sequence, so I was not just her parent, but I was her carer at the start of her little life. I managed her airway, she was tube fed, but what got us through that is that we was chose, like Neve was coming into the world like that, and we was chose for that reason, because we were strong enough to be able to deal with it. And that was the only thing that kind of got us through it, of why this happened to us. And I strongly believe it was a test for us to deal with this as well. And I think Mark was honestly like chosen for this, because it takes a really strong person to be able to deal with what he has to deal with on a daily basis. And I honestly believe he's smashing it the way he is because he was chosen to do it, and just to show others, you know. And I think that was his purpose. Honestly, above everything else, of being a father, of being a husband, being a fantastic friend, person, I honestly think he was here to just show what you can do, what the body can do and what the mindset can do. And I think he's absolutely smashing it. I can't be any prouder, really can't.
And then we will elbow.
Yeah.
And then we will do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, some days better than others. I crashed the scooter the other day, that's another story.
Honestly, I said to you before, I don't know how you've gone on and done what you've done, man, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't. You used to have a cough and a cold, right? You used to have a cough and a cold, you'd be led in a blanket there, with your Kleenex and stuff like that. You would. Well, no, I thought this was going to go sideways, but it hasn't. Don't get wrong, you have dark days, don't you, like you said, but you've done better than what I think anyone could have ever done at this. I really do.
Deep down in everyone is that fight. It is there.
Oh, of course it is, a fight in everyone, isn't it?
So, when you say, I couldn't, you can, and you would.
You just woke up one day, didn't you, and you just like thought, right, enough's enough. I've had enough time being sad. I haven't got time to be sad. So let's get and go. And that's, you just attacked it really. I mean, it's been the only option. There is no other option when you're in this position. Especially we got 2 young children as well to keep focused on. And, yeah.
It does kill me, so. But his determination and his focus is, well, I never expected it off him, to be honest with you.
He's like, women, Everest.
Yeah.
He's like, no, stages. And you think, you can't get no tougher. And then it gets tougher, then tougher, then tougher. So you gotta match that with mental focus and drive. So, first, it's over to take on and over the situation of being, I'm seeing it like a challenge, which I'm willing to take on, you know. That's all we can do.
Yeah, definitely.
If we can help others on the way, you know, so be it. Even better. A strong mindset is you can take it anywhere and do anything with it. Jim, pick yourself up, inspire others, lead by example, bring your families, move them. I haven't taken this seriously at all. I'm not. So that is genuinely me. You know, people might think, oh, you put an act on, behind closed doors, yeah, in tears. I'm not. I'm literally trying to see the funny side.
We've been through some stuff and we're still here standing. Just about. Yeah.
Remember you went and told me down the mountain on a sleigh? In your Jeep?
But no, you weren't how young then, was it?
Oh no.
Last year. What colour Jeep is that? Tell what year it is, eh?
Yeah. Silver one, you were tired, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's about fucking 5 years ago,
Yeah. Well, just what I got to keep you was because at Cheesy's farm, we went right at the top of the mountain like that, and put the sleigh on the back of the fucking Jeep. He said, right, hold on, he said. Fucking deep as fuck as well, innit? I went like that, 5 foot that guy did. He fucking hammered it on the fucking mountain, the fucking snow smashed me in the face, right? I couldn't see fuck all. It was a big fucking plough in front of me, so I was looking like that, whoa, whoa, whoa! He wouldn't fucking stop.
He said, go, go, go.
You've literally got to have like a dark sense of humour for this type of stuff, we really have, because it's the only, even through our darkest days, we always find a way to laugh about stuff, and it could be all the silliest things. But yeah, he's like Lord of the Man. He got that recliner chair now, which has been an absolute game changer. And I mean, if he's seen that when he first got a diagnosis, he would have thought, I'm not getting in that. But you know, now it's because it helps him stand up. It's just an absolute game changer, and he's so more relaxed.
Tell him about the Sky Man.
Oh, the Sky Man. Oh. But most days in his house, we always had like a white vest on and a pair of shorts. Like that's just, we look like two gay men basically, didn't we, all the time?
Like said Fred, like.
Yeah. So he said, I'm going to go over and shower Nick. Nick lived obviously the other side of the road. So just as he went, knock on the door, knock on the door, because everybody used to just walk into Will's house, didn't they? You know what I mean? That was the way it was. This guy knocked on the door, Sky guy. He said, you interested in Sky? I said, and we was only talking about it like a couple of days before. He said, I'm thinking about having Sky. So I thought, oh. So I said to the guy, I went, oh, come on in, but I said, have a sit down. I said, he won't be long now. I said, he's only gone over his brothers. So I no worries. So guy came in, started talking to him. Next thing you know, he came flying through the passage. And you could see this guy in the house. He went, how long has this been fucking going on? He said. This guy's just sat there like just looking at the right, I said, oh. So Mark, don't, I twigged straight away. I knew what he was playing at. I went, well, don't start now, Wills. I said, the guy's only here from Sky. He went, no, this has to stop. Every single time I turned my back, he said, you've got another man in this house. This Sky guy was sat there and he's like, I don't know what to do here, right? You know what I mean? There's two guys with white vests on, you know, they're obviously gay. And, so he's having a go at me. I went, oh, calm down now, Wills. I said, for God's sake. I said, there's nothing in it. Honestly, it's only you I want. You know what I mean? So playing along with it. So anyway, he just stormed into the kitchen. I could see him. He was like belly laughing through the window. And this guy was going, look mate, he said, you know, I'm not into whatever you do. He said, but you know, I don't care. He said, it's, you know, it's nothing to do with me. I tried to diffuse the situation. And so anyway, he come in and he said to the guy again. He went, so much is anyway. And the guy said, whatever it was. He said, I'm only fucking joking, but he said, this guy went, fucking bastard. He was laughing over his head off, right? This guy went, he was filming and we set him up. Oh, we had a laugh over that, didn't we? I knew soon as he come through the door, soon, another man in this house. Another man, I'm fed up with it. He didn't know what to make of it, all honest.
Don't even move. Don't even move. Pawns.
Which one? These are these? Alright.
No, they.
Them ones? Them ones? Oh, right. There's only pots, I don't know.
He's not right this show. Go by, that's fine. Hello. One of my mates came here and he said about fitting a new dragon, and he said there's a 25-year guarantee on it. I said, I'm not gonna fucking be here in 25 years. He was like, oh, no, I can't go there. 15 years as, come on, babe.
Hi.
As a worker, kid as a worker, drug alcohol worker, working in hostels, and now I'm being cared for. So, you know, all these pills that's going on, but that's the toughest. I'm independent.
Yeah, definitely.
Easily. So, the things, can you carry that over upstairs? Can you move this for me? Can you help me put my socks on? You don't feel right, but it's necessary. You want to be that protector. I got a strong protection instinct, so that's tough. Think to yourself, if someone was to come in the house, I don't know, like, you know, someone trying to rob us, my house, and yet you go through as a man, you want to protect everyone. I can't now. I can't. So that's that.
How do you accept that?
Right. I will admit.
Said to him the other day, with fight there's always hope, and as long as he keeps on fighting, then we can all live in hope that something will change and something will come up that can change his situation. Hopefully, that's all we can all hope for, really.
Plus, what people don't realise, there is two people around the world that have beat MNE. They've reversed it. Now, it's called reversal. So, some say their diagnosis wasn't right, and they say they have been there, you know. So,
how though? What have you been doing different? What have you been doing different than? Have you been sharing that sort of information like that?
Yeah, we have. But I'm in contact with a guy in California who has been it, documented. So, whereas I don't give out false love, the result.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Smoke liver with this thing. So always focus on that rather than, you know, what are you gonna die? We're all gonna die. The reason I can do that is death. The reason I can do all that is support. So, friends, family, all the rest, that's the reason I'm not strong. Yeah, you'll have your own inner strength, but that's fans, and I got a huge circle, haven't I?
Massive. I said I wasn't going to get upset today. I had a stern word with myself this morning. Yeah. Just so shit, innit? We're all sort of fighting the same storm, but we're all in different ships, kind of thing, aren't we? And it's affecting everybody differently.
Well, people who are supporting him in the gym may not be the people who are supporting him at home. Like you're not necessarily going to the gym with him.
No.
But
I can't.
What you're doing at home is may not be physically exhausting, but it's mentally exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But can you imagine going through this on your own without your family and friends? He's got such amazing friends, and like the community's been so amazing, and like extended family. It's massive.
As you can see, I got a very close, tight room, a maze, and nearby extended family. They are family to me. They are, and they have been.
Yeah.
They've been here through thing and thing.
They're amazing.
It's the start really, and they're friends of the family you choose.
Since the start, literally.
Lifesavers.
Yeah, literally. Right. Like, all of them, when I was sleeping down here on the mattress, they literally pop in and just sit there, not say words.
So you're probably not even saying anything.
No, not say words. Sit there and just be there. Then, 2 hours later, go and leave. But it's what I needed, what I wanted. It's still now, you know, as you can see with them. Nothing is too much.
No,
Nothing.
they're amazing.
We all laugh and joke and take the piss out of each other, but individually, we all fly together. All of us. Every one of them boys have flies. So, you know, the main thing for me is leaving a legacy.
Just such a strong character, and I suppose it says it in his defiance. You know, defiance is a strong word, and I probably sum Mark up with that word. Yeah, defiance, because he ain't going down without the fight.
All his friends, his family, everyone that loves him, you know. I think he's a good guy. Everyone's gonna know, and I think this will be a yearly thing, you know. Even if Mark's not here, I think everyone will come together for Mark, regardless of. I think that's the type of person he is, and I think that's almost the least you can do.
I think you've put a stamp. To be fair, MND, I don't think not many people heard of it because it was sort of not publicised, you know what I mean? But since Mark have had it, I think he's pushing, and he's pushed for more people to have more awareness around MND, and he's done a very good job of it.
Well, he's doing a massive statement in the MND world, you know. He's doing all his fundraising, you know. He's been a great father.
Well, you've always been a character, like, and his legacy is going to be, like, obviously pushing it out there for it to be noticed more. Do you know what I mean? And like these charities he's got going, and the MMD and all that, I just think they're gonna. Well, his legacy is going to be the fundraising. Like.
I'm not scared of that. I just want to prolong things as much as I can. Now it's about enjoying life, isn't it? The main thing for me is leaving a legacy. Someone that fought all the way to the end, with everything they had. Leave no stone unturned.
Best friend, but love it to bits. Love it to bits.